But I know for what position that we sign, somebody's coming out and it's going to make it lighter. That's what's going to happen. And then it's going to be a case of, well, if so and so gets injured, then we're fucked. To not be in that position, you need to have players that already can fill that position. For being able to rest a player. Oh, I'm not going to play you in this game. Play you this game. Arteta overplayed Bukayo Saka this season, and I've been saying since West Ham game that take him out, bench him for a bit. You know what I mean? Have him on the bench and start Trossard. You know what I mean? But no, Trossard, man of the match of March, starts against Leeds 1st of April, doesn't start a game since. He only started against Forest because Martinelli's injured. That's it. That's all.
Emotional, damn it.
You know what I mean? And the thing is with the Spanish Brendan Rodgers, the audacity to bench Kieran Tierney to opt for Granit Xhaka at left back. That is just, if that's not a slap in the face, I don't know why it is. I mean, people saying it was Kiwior that was at left back and Partey was playing as an inverted right back. I mean, the experimenting this deep in when the least we could have done is just put it on Man City. Look, we've beaten Forest, so now you've got to beat Chelsea, kind of thing. The least we could have done. But no, we didn't. Nope. I mean, and you think that him doing that next season he's not going to do something as equally as stupid or even worse? If Arteta, who hasn't won a trophy in any of his full seasons at Arsenal, if he can do that, what else could he do? If he can not play a left back because he didn't feel like it, to play somebody else that can cover there instead, right? If he can do that and start faffing about with the teams, you really trust this guy in the Champions League with this team? Damn! I saw a video on TalkSport. An Arsenal fan rang in and said to Laura Woods that, saying to them all that, Arteta's not good enough, basically, and he wants him out. And Laura Woods replied saying about how we haven't seen Arteta in the Champions League yet. Excuse fucking me, but have you seen Arteta in all competitions for the past 3 fucking seasons? Have you seen his decision makings in all competitions? We don't have to see him in the Champions League. We know what's going to happen in the Champions League. So to turn around and say, well, we haven't seen him in the Champions League, I don't want to fucking see it. You know what I mean? 8 points clear in January. City had no game in hands. Jorginho was a signing. I had another shit window when we had a chance to pull even further. You know what I mean? We had a chance to really stick it on them. And we ultimately paid the price.
Crying to me and I'm not having
His decision makings of the team that starts in the League Cup, FA Cup, Europa League, you could tell it was him throwing it away, essentially, to try and just win the league. His decision making to sign Kiwior, but I'm going to play Rob Holding instead. His decision to sign Zinchenko, being this inverted left back when he's clearly shown us he's good at getting forward, making passes, controlling, having control of the ball and the game going forward. But clearly defensively he's woeful. And we've clearly conceded goals from his side and he's not in the picture. Right? But Arteta still persists on playing him. Those decisions, yeah. Yeah, we've seen those. Saka is having stinkers, but he's starting out every game. What about that decision then? Trossard, man of the month, player of the month for March, doesn't start a game in April apart from the first April Fool's Day. What kind of decisions is that? I won't play Kieran Tierney at left back against Forest. I'll play Kiwior there or Granit Xhaka there, and I'll also put Partey as an inverted right back. What kind of shit is that?
Emotional, damn it.
I signed QER, but it's only when we fucked up the league. Now I'll play at centre back. Because that's what I signed you to do that. I made a new signing, but one of my pony centre backs still plays ahead of you.
God damn.
And Laura Woods is there saying we haven't seen him in the Champions League. We don't have to see him in the Champions League. Look, I've just listed everything he fucking did in the league, well, all competitions, but especially the league, that should tell you that you should be, if you're looking forward to the Champions League because you think we're going to do something, you should be dreading it because he's going to make some goofy ass decisions in the Champions League. You know what I mean? But we're supposed to be excited because Arteta's got us in the Champions League. You know what I mean? Out of all those things I just listed, the of decisions that he made, you think that he's going to do something in the fucking Champions League? Jesus Christ. Let me just throw Kiwi on when the league's done. When we could have played him when Saliba got injured instead of playing Holding. Let me just play Granit Xhaka at left back, even though Kieran Tierney's the left back. But I know you can go on the bench. Let me play Partey as an inverted right back because I don't know why we didn't do that in any other games this season.
God damn.
You know what I mean? Let me just keep playing Saka, even though he's dropping stinkers after stinkers after stinkers. Oh, wait, let me bench Trossard for the whole of April, apart from April Fool's Day, even though he was player of the month for March.
Damn.
But you trust him in the Champions League. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't care about it. So what should be the way forward? Get rid of Arteta and get a manager in that knows what they're doing.